Hey there! Here's the news in a more conversational tone. Hey folks, here's an update on Byju's. It seems like they're facing some tough times. Tech investor Prosus has slashed the valuation of the ed-tech startup to under $3 billion. That's a massive drop of 86% from its peak valuation of $22 billion last year. Ouch! Byju's had a great run during the COVID pandemic, expanding rapidly. But now, they're dealing with cash flow problems and are caught up in a dispute with creditors over a $1.2 billion loan. Things are not looking good for them. To make matters worse, shareholders like Prosus and BlackRock have been reducing Byju's valuation over the past year. In March, it was valued at $11 billion, then dropped to $8 billion in May, and further down to $5 billion in June. That's quite a fall from grace. The interim CEO of Prosus, Ervin Tu, recently revealed this news during an earnings call. And it comes just days after Byju's announced a massive loss of 2,250 crore rupees. Yikes! They've also been facing other challenges, like delayed financial results and key members of their team quitting. It's clear that Byju's, once seen as a shining star in India's startup economy, is struggling to recover from the impact of the pandemic. They went on a spending spree during the COVID crisis, acquiring ed-tech startups in India and even in the US. But now that classes have resumed, their growth has slowed down. The legal dispute with creditors has only made things worse for Byju's. Creditors sued them earlier this year for breaching covenants on their $1.2 billion loan. This has put the spotlight on Byju Raveendran, the founder, whose incredible journey from tutor to head of India's most valuable tech startup impressed investors. To add to their troubles, Byju's is also facing a case filed by the BCCI, the cricket governing body in India. It seems they missed a payment of sponsorship royalties worth around $20 million. That's definitely not good news for them. Prosus didn't provide a specific reason for the valuation cut. But back in July, they mentioned that Byju's management often ignored advice on improving governance. So, it seems like there are some internal issues as well. All in all, Byju's is going through a rough patch. Let's see how they navigate these challenges and if they can bounce back.